Hey everyone. First of all, the promotion graduation energy is just so high. And I wanted to congratulate all the mamas out there that are sending off their little babies to the next level, whatever that might look like. I had no idea how emotional I would get at Autumn's fifth grade promotion ceremony today. So it's definitely an exciting time. And I just want to say congrats to the mothers who have that either on the rise or have already celebrated. But today, this video is inspired by my sister. We were having the best conversation, and my sister has always been, my sister and my grandmother especially have always been my voice of balance. And she inspired the content of this really short video that I wanted to share. And so I do these little check-ins, or maybe more so on my YouTube channel, where I say, what's everybody doing for their self-care and self-love? Do not forget to put their self-love and self-care in the forefront. What did you do today? And it never has to be anything overcomplicated, lavish, expensive, over the top. Sometimes it's the smallest things that you can do throughout the day and for yourself that really make you feel like you take the time for you. You continue to maintain yourself as a priority. You continue to put your best face forward, your best foot forward, and love yourself. And there are no amount of words that can describe the benefits of doing that on a regular basis, making it a lifestyle, making it a habit. You don't start off out the gate having it all figured out. You don't start out the gate knowing sometimes even what you need because you haven't been doing it. And then as you commit the time to it, you begin to know who you are, and what you need and what you want, and you're on autopilot. And so nothing can make you waver in that. So let me use myself as an example. I've come a long way with this and I've had several years practice. So and this is from on every level, from societal standards to, what Black women are expected to do, what mothers are expected to do, what a fiance is expected to do, what a good employee is expected to do, all these different hats that we have to wear. Okay. So, I'll use myself as an example. And then we'll talk about breaking it down. Okay, so I am so confident and so sure of myself that I don't like to wear bras, and I typically do not wear bras unless it is a type of blouse or dress that is going to expose my nipples. Let's keep it real, okay? And that has never stopped me in any way. I do not have these porn star boobs. I do not have it is what it is, okay? And that has never, ever, ever affected me and stopped me from doing what I want to do in every shape. I've also never had anyone show their personal opinion or dislike or whatever towards the way my boobs look, the way they do what they do, whatever, okay? Because I'm so confident with who I am and how I look and how these things have breastfed two children, okay? So, all right, let's keep it with the beauty for a second. Choosing to get my locks when I didn't do a lot of research. My locks have never been a barrier with my professional performance or how I showed up in the healthcare industry, especially as a CNA on a med-surg unit all through COVID. I never felt like anyone was looking at me cross-eyed with this, what's that on your head? Or what are those little worms? In the moment when I was providing care or explaining what we needed to do, what the care plan was, all these other things with my team of nurses, doctors, whatever, okay? And again, if people are thinking it, they never exuded that, and I never internalized that or got any vibes, okay? Because remember, my self-validation, my confidence is up here. I haven't shaved my legs in I don't know how long. Now, I'm not the hairiest of people, but that's just not my thing. That has never, ever, ever been something where I walked into a place with a dress, a skirt, some shorts, and someone's looking and staring and making me feel like I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good enough, I can't be here. People feel like my legs are offensive. Men don't like my hairy legs, blah, 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 because I don't shave my legs. If you want to shave my legs, you are more than welcome to come over here and add that to my regimen, my routine, because I don't have time. And it's just not something I think about. So you see the difference in how I have set the standard with what works for me. Okay, what works for me. It's not about what I think is right. It's not about, what my style is. It's about what works for me. Let's use some other categories as just an example. If you are focused on your wellness, and we're going to use this umbrella, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, in your career, and you are getting the money that you feel is more than adequate to provide you with the lifestyle you want, no matter what no one can say, oh, women shouldn't work, you should just be a stay-at-home mom, your place is in the home, if you're not a stay-at-home mom, boo-hoo you. I have always tried to maintain that that's not the focus. When I say I'm a stay-at-home mom, it's more so from a place of, oh, honey, I've worked. Now I don't want to work. And then if I choose to go back to work, I can do that too. It's all about the luxury and the option. Why? Because I have always made sure that I continue to put myself first, and putting myself first makes sure that I give myself what I want. So right now in this season of my life, in this phase of my life, I don't want to do it traditionally like that. So I have income. I have that hustle spirit in me where I know how to make $1 into $20 or, set things up so I have money coming to me, but it doesn't have to be with clocking in at this season of my life. So if you are good with however you get your money and you're not rolling out of bed every morning dreading your commute, dreading your office, dreading whatever you do, your coworkers, your salary or whatever, then you good. Be good with that. No one's trying to take that away from you. It's not about fighting women should all be in this category or only doing it like this. If you have children and you have your children in school, in daycares, in camps, in whatever, and you are good with that, and they are set and they're at that age that you feel comfortable that works for you, great. Because you have to search your heart and you have to set the standard for you. Okay, let's go to relationships now. So that's career, that's your children, how they're set up, your home life balance. If you're having days where you feel like you've been gone 15 hours of the day, running all these different places, doing all these different things, and it's not fulfilling to you, and you don't see the point, and you have to search your heart and fix that. For another woman, she may love what she's got going for herself. She has set things in place to where it's not a hardship on her. She's just doing what she wants to do and has to do. So what we can't do, let me just clarify this. What we can't do is debate each other. That's the first thing. And try to sell the hardships. Try to sell the struggle of, not even sell, but convince or promote. Struggle of, hardships, grind, exhaustion, all these things that aren't fulfilling to that individual as like, that's the only way. And if you ain't doing it that way, you're losing. You know what I mean? Boo-hoo you. We've come a long way from that. We're coming up out of that because a lot of women were doing what they were doing because everybody else was doing it and no one was questioning, wait a minute, this don't work for me. I'm not fulfilled. I'm not happy. So I want out. I want out. Count me out. Do not pass the baton to me. You know what I mean? Showing up with dress. Now, fashion has come a long way. And fashion is one of those things where, everyone can be an individual. Everyone can, whatever. But we have also like a little subculture within the fashion world that says, okay, there are some great rules and guidelines to dressing for your body type, dressing for whether you're petite or you have a little bit more to work with, you're a little bit more voluptuous, or you're like me, you're small-breasted, you don't like bras. What works for your body type? Are these things the clothes and the message that you want to send about yourself. What do you think about yourself? Because when I get dressed, I'm not getting dressed feeling inadequate. I'm not getting dressed needing attention. I'm not getting dressed hoping to be something I'm not, if that makes sense. When I get dressed, I'm wearing things that I love, things that I have invested in, things that, really are my personality, things that make me feel like I am somebody, and that I also always receive respect, politeness. I'm moving through the world like I'm not just somebody that you can just whistle at. So therefore, nowadays, people don't whistle at me. People don't just holler at me. They might say, "Hey, how you doing?" But it's a very different energy. Now, in my early 20s, late teens, so I'd say from 18 to 22, I dressed a little bit more. So I wore these baby t-shirts with these graphics, like Cookie Monster and like, I don't know what the heck it was. Just all these characters, like Care Bears and stuff. That was a trend. Real tight, real snug. Okay. And then I'd wear these super tight jeans with a big old belt. And then these, skinny jeans, but then I'd wear these big sneakers. I don't know what the heck I was doing. I was shopping at like Shoe City and stuff like that. These little urban boutiques and stuff. Not even boutiques, but like little, y'all know, beauty supply stores kind of style. Well, y'all already know what type of attention and circles I was running in and what type of attention I received. Dudes on bikes, walking around the neighborhood. Hey, what's up, girl? Where you going? You look good. You know what I mean? Damn, that thing fat. Like that kind of energy. And I was like, Now, no, I'm not in those type of areas, and I don't dress like that to run in that type of world. I'm not in that world. So what your clothes do is, it's not just about, I just don't feel like dressing up. This is my style. I'm more laid back. You can be laid back, baby. You can be you, but there's a level, there's a gauge. So what the fashion world has done is curated all of these different ideas and like these tips and tricks to where no matter where you fit in, whether you're goth, whether you're boho, whether you're preppy, whether you're laid back, whether you're a mom, like that's a real style. You've got the newborn mom. There's always a way to still look and feel your best within that subcategory of fashion that you fit into, and style, okay? All ages, all heights, all weights, everything, okay? There's a way that you can, when you walk out that door, you are wearing things that flatter you, that make you look like you take yourself seriously, and you're no nonsense, okay? And I think that's very, very, very important for women today, okay? Because dressing like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and who the girls like Ice Spice, yeah, that's not real, okay? And, that world is just, no. It's all entertainment. All right, so I addressed work. I addressed your money. I think I addressed your money. However you're getting your money and however you're spending your money is up to you. If you are in a relationship with a man, we are coming to a head in this thing where we're like, no, you're the man. If you want to be with me, you have to take care of me. We don't have children and expect our children to go out here and do it all. No, we take care of our children. We don't adopt pets or buy dogs and cats, expect them to pay their way. No, we take care of the pets and the dogs. Now, I'm not saying that we have to be kept like pets and dogs. Y'all know that is not the analogy. What is the analogy is when you love something and you are serious about something, you provide for whatever it is. Damn, you got people that buy these plants, that buy fertilizer, okay, specialty dirt, new pots, moving the plant all around the house. And if they're getting really serious, they're putting crystals in the dirt, playing classical music. They are making sure that that plant has the right environment and the right everything to prosper and be beautiful in their presence. It's a plant. So you can't tell me you are beneath the pets, the children, and the plant. If we can do that for those things and understand that analogy, that example, then we should already just go head on and say, look, if you want to be with me, you got to take care of me. This is what I need. I'm not living anywhere. I'm not just doing anything. For all that shit, I can be alone. And I don't mind being alone, remember? Because you already have enough in you, because you are everything and more. Okay? So we're not accepting, just any old thing. Yeah, it's whatever. No, it's not whatever. It's not whatever. So you deserve, say it with me, you deserve provision. You deserve comfort. You deserve all the things that you want and need around you, whatever. Again, we're all different. We're all different. Whatever your love language is, whatever your expectations are, whatever your 3-year goals are, 5-year goals. If you want this man to say, hey, I know you like to travel. I'm down with it. I'm by your side. Hey, I know you want to stay home with the kids. I got you. Hey, I know you're really career minded right now. Do your thing. I still got you. Hey, I know you like to garden. Babe, let me make sure you got all the land and space and pots you need. It's the little things, but you have to acquire that. So that's what we're doing, okay? Babe knew, I need to decorate. I have to decorate. All this stuff back here, you can't see my accent wall. Those pictures back there, this place was bare bones. But he also didn't stop me from being my best self, showing up, because he knew what my house looked like. My house looked like just an explosion of color. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so what are the categories? Your interests, the things that make you, all of your hobbies. We have to, as women, also to tap back into, wow, I'm at 16 minutes. We as women have to also remember to tap back into, this is supposed to be short, y'all. We as women also have to remember to tap back into what we enjoyed as little innocent little girls. Now, I know we're not going to go back to maybe playing Barbies, but the things that made us happy, the things that we could just get lost in, the things that brought us joy, the things that, helped us explore our creativity and our confidence and our self-expression. So whether that be sports, talent, a talent, a skill, something that's active, something connecting with nature, animals, whatever, finding whatever that is, or finding that new thing, whatever it is in your adulthood, or reconnecting back to those things in your adulthood is so, so vital. You've heard a lot about healing the inner child, but that goes beyond just talking about childhood trauma. Healing the inner child could also be gifting that little girl inside of you, spoiling that little girl inside of you that used to do all these little things, whether it's making bracelets, designing